future filled with laughter, family, and trust. But what started as a dream became a nightmare. Right now we dive into the story of Rachel Simmons, a devoted nurse from Minneapolis, and how her heart was stolen before her savings were drained. This is the price of a false heart. Rachel was 36. She had spent her 20s and 30s putting others first. Patients in the hospital, her church community, her family. She'd always believed her time for love would come later. But later never came. After a decade of long shifts and empty apartments, Rachel longed for someone who would see her. Someone who would love her for who she was. And so, on a quiet winter evening, she signed up for a Christian dating website. That's where she found him. David. He was tall, handsome, kind. His profile spoke of faith, family, and ambition. His smile, the kind that melts walls. And the moment he messaged her, Rachel's heart stirred. "My queen," his first message read. "God led me to you." Rachel's friends were cautious. "He's from Nigeria. Be careful, Rach. You don't know who he really is." But Rachel brushed it off. "He's different," she said. "He makes me feel like I matter." Day after day, message after message, David built a world around her. He prayed with her over the phone, remembered her birthday, quoted scripture. He told her about his mother, an elderly woman who longed to meet Rachel. One evening, he even introduced them over a shaky video call. Rachel cried that night. This was real. Within 6 months, David told her he wanted to marry her. He painted pictures of their life together in America. A house, children, a business. And Rachel believed him. But then, the requests began. Started small. $300 for a visa application. And more. Medical bills after he claimed he'd fallen ill. Rent after an alleged eviction. And then, the biggest ask of all. "Rachel," David said, voice breaking with emotion, "if I can invest in this business now, we'll have enough to start our life together. $50,000. That's all it takes. And then, I'll be with you forever." Rachel hesitated. But she thought of his mother's smile, his prayers, his promises. She thought of the life she'd waited for all these years. So she wired the money. At first, Rachel told herself it was worth it. But cracks began to show. His accent sometimes different. His excuses always just a little too convenient. And late at night when she called, his phone would go unanswered. Even as his social media showed him at parties. Her best friend, Denise, confronted her. "Rachel, you're being scammed. Can't you see it?" Rachel snapped. "No. He loves me. You don't understand." But deep down her heart began to tremble. The truth came one Friday night. Rachel decided to surprise David with a call. No warning. Just her phone dialing, her heart pounding. When the video connected, her world shattered. The face staring back wasn't David. It was a young man, maybe 20. He was surrounded by friends, laughing, mocking. The screen went black. Moments later, her phone buzzed with a single message. "Game over. Thanks for the money." Rachel collapsed. The tears, the shock, it wasn't just money. It was trust. It was her future. She reported everything to the FBI. And what she learned only deepened the wound. David wasn't David. His real name was Chikwudi, part of a West African cybercrime network. The mother Rachel had spoken to? An actress, paid a few dollars for her role. Every prayer, every romantic word, every promise. It had all been scripted. Rachel wasn't his first victim. She wasn't even his 10th. She was one file in a long line of women, middle-aged, lonely, hopeful, whose lives had been bled dry for profit. The money was gone. The man was gone. But what remained was the damage inside her heart. Rachel sank into depression. She stopped smiling at work. Her faith, once unshakable, felt hollow. And every time her phone buzzed, she felt sick. Months later, though, Rachel found the courage to share her story. Sitting in a dimly lit studio, she spoke into a microphone. Rachel's voice soft, breaking. "I just wanted love. I wanted someone to choose me. Instead, I was just another name on a list. Another game. If you hear words that sound too perfect, if someone you've never met is asking for money, please stop. Don't be me. And in that moment, the true crime of the false heart revealed itself. Not in the dollars lost, but in the innocence stolen. Rachel's story isn't unique. Every year, thousands of people fall victim to romance scams, losing not only money but trust, dignity, and hope. The lesson is simple, but devastating. Love can blind us. And scammers, they know it. This has been the price of a false heart.